Hello and welcome to Clanfolk. This is a game that is set in 1300s Scotland in the Highlands, and you are playing as your very own clan. You can create your own clan from scratch if you want to. There is a very well fleshed out customizing system in regards to that. But what's really cool, and I'm actually going to show you this real fast. If you'd like to check out the game, by the way, there is a link in the description. So yeah, if you want to play as my clan, the developer has been very kind to put my colors of my avatar in the game. And you can see here, I'm actually having a small quote. I'm having a small quote in there as well. So if you'd like to play as the Reformist clan, then you can do that with this seed. So if you put that into your world seed when you first start the game and you press enter, so if you put 1 2 3 4 6 into the world seed and then you press enter or whatever, it's going to unlock my clan, and then you can select the clan to play as that. It doesn't give you anything, it just makes it cool because you could play as the Reformist clan, which is actually really amazing, and I'm very flattered by that. And yeah, so anyway, this game is coming out. It's been heavily tested and all that wonderful stuff and polished over the last, I think, 10 months. And there has been a demo available as well, but it is now starting to come out. And as I say, there is a link in the description if you want to check it out. Anyway, I'm playing as the Reformist clan right now, and I have basically just created one of the most default starts that I could think of because I am historically relatively bad at these kinds of games. This is a RimWorld-esque kind of game, but it is much more focused on historical survival and construction and all that stuff rather than more leaning towards sci-fi. So if you are a historical medieval person, you're going to absolutely love this. And you can see here, this is what I have. I have my clan here. They are all doing their very best to survive, and well, it's me, so I'd say they're doing pretty well so far, to be honest. Anyway, we have some washing systems right here. We have some drinking systems. We also have the ability to catch eels. As you can see, there is an eel trap. There's actually some very interesting mechanics going on in regards to overusing a certain resource in the game. For example, there is a lake here, obviously, you could see that. But here's the thing. If you overfish a lake, it is going to then produce less of the food resource that you so desperately require to be able to survive in the early game. Because obviously there are, you know, berry bushes and there are mushrooms and things like that to be gathered, but primarily my people, as far as I can tell at least, are eating cooked eels. And obviously they're going to be gaining those from the eel traps and then eating. So you can see here I actually have only 1 day of food. I haven't actually gone hungry just yet, so I'm actually super surprised about that. We're going to unpause the game now so that my people can just go around and do whatever they want to do. I have a bunch of stockpile zones all over the place. I realize it is very messy at the moment. My current organizational skills are going to be very lacking right now, but that is just primarily because we don't currently have any bricks or anything like that. You're going to need to make bricks from scratch, by the way. So you're going to need to put them into the kiln. You're going to need to form the bricks and so on and so forth. It's very accurate in that regard. So as you can see, I actually have some clay bricks right here. And this is for the smithy, the bloomery, kitchen, floors, and walls. And you're going to need 100 clay and 10 charcoal to be able to make these bricks. And you can see here I also have an auto supply. Oh yeah, I actually wanted to touch upon that as well. Okay, yeah, so the eel traps. I'm just going to go back to the eel traps real quick. There are a lot of systems in this game that are very, I wouldn't say complicated, but I would say they're very in-depth. So if you're someone that really loves in-depth mechanics, you're going to get on with this very nicely. Anyway, The eel traps. Okay, so as I said, if you overfish a lake, then the productivity of that lake is going to go down, right? Well, here's the thing. You can actually customize it so that your person, whoever is doing the hunting or the trapping or whatever of the eels, is only going to do that a certain amount of times, and then they can wait until tomorrow. And this is exactly what is happening here. So you can see here, we are going to be fishing up 10 raw eels, and then my hunter will wait until tomorrow at the exact same time, and then as soon as they get up from sleeping, they're going to go ahead and try to catch more eels. And they're only going to catch 10. That's it. They're only going to catch 10 every single day, because that is going to allow the lake to replenish itself, and we're not going to be overfishing it in a harmful, damaging way, so that it well, basically will kill us in the end if we continue to do that. So, in my opinion, very, very cool system. And that's actually what I wanted to touch upon with the wait until tomorrow command, because there is a thing known as auto supply. So if you click on this, you can see here that I have currently set it to give me 100 clay bricks. Not sure if I actually need 100 clay bricks, so I could theoretically go for something like 50 or something like that, but generally I think we would probably require quite a few. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And I'm also getting charcoal here as well. So I've actually set up an auto supply to give me 50 charcoal, and that's exactly what we're getting. So my people, what they're going to do is they will make charcoal or clay bricks or whatever resource it might be until it gets to this number, and then they're going to always make sure that that number will be available. So in the case of building materials, that's obviously going to be very important, and of course in the case of food, especially when it comes to eels, that's going to be extremely important too. Anyway, so basically what I'm doing right here is I've cleared out a bunch of trees as well, because the main reason why I'm clearing out these trees is because I want mushrooms to grow there. I haven't had much luck in that just yet, because I basically only just did it, I think, when I was playing extensively yesterday. I was trying out a couple of things, and obviously I have the tutorial on, so it's basically allowing me. By the way, I feel like the tutorial is actually really good. I don't know. Usually not many tutorials kind of gel with me as much as this one has, because it's done in such an easy to understand fashion that even I can understand it. And yeah, that actually means a lot. Anyway, we have simple bows here. Obviously, we're going to want bows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on auto supply 2. And I'm just gonna get that done as soon as possible. So what do we need? We need branches and we need straw. And this is great for hunting wascally wabbits. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I absolutely love this developer. I believe there are 2 people working primarily on the games that they make. Usually they make games together, but they have gone and made their own projects solo this time around, and these 2 people are absolutely amazing. They really just, I don't even know. I cannot sing their praises enough. Let's just say that, because every single idea that they have put into their other games is always for the better of the overall finished product. And in my opinion, that's always just amazing to see. It really is. Anyway. Well, my people are probably going to be going to sleep soon, but let's actually just speed the game up a little bit here. I actually would like to gather a little bit of, let's actually gather some branches. Let's go ahead and do that. So obviously, standard stuff where you could just click and drag a nice little box, and then you can start having your people gather some branches. And obviously I would like to do that because we need some branches for a bow. There we go. Yes, we already took branches. I actually have no idea how many branches I even have. I think I have... Oh, wow. Okay, I have a huge amount. Never mind. Alright, what about straw? How much straw do I have? I have 346 straw. Okay, that's perfectly fine too. Okay, great. Yeah, so obviously at the moment I don't actually have any accommodation. And I was actually trying to excavate the nearby mountain, as you can see right here. I was actually thinking that maybe I would go in there and see if I could maybe refrigerate a couple of things in there too, because apparently inside mountains is a, shall we say, a cooler environment, as you might expect, because obviously it's outside, you know, it's out of the sun. But yeah, anyway, let's just go through the hunting tutorial here. Rabbits are a good source of meat and hides. So click on the hunting job and click on a rabbit. Okay, so we got a rabbit right there, and another one there. We've got a whole bunch actually. So let's just go for 4 rabbits, I guess. And a clan fellow will now grab a bow to hunt the rabbit. The rabbit will automatically be processed at the butcher block, which I have already created, by the way, to produce meat and hides. And a hide rack is required to convert the fresh hides into usable dry hides. Okay, so I actually don't have a hide rack. So where do I actually get that? It's probably going to be somewhere around here, right? Yep, there's the hide rack. Okay, fantastic. Alright, so obviously if you could tell here, there are a number of things that are going to cause some of your buildings to stop working. For example, let's say you put a torch out in, out in the open. Well, if it gets rained on, it's obviously going to extinguish itself. So this is a relatively similar thing to the hide rack. So if it rains, it is not going to be working any further. So we might want to get some roofs constructed at some point soon. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, probably be a good idea. So there's the hide rack. I'm going to put it around about here, where all my other work equipment is. This is basically where everything is, to be honest. I put my my cooking fire over here next to the lake, because here's the thing: when you're cooking, sparks from the fire, sparks and various other, you know, little flame things can actually cause other things in your camp to ignite. Or if you do it close to grass, which is what this is over here, that can cause a huge fire to break out. So it's a very good idea to try and put your fire-based equipment further away from any of the grass. Otherwise, you're going to be having some big problems. Anyway, we also have a charcoal kiln here. We have a regular kiln, and then I also have, well, clay jugs. Obviously, clay jugs are going to be used to gather water and put out fires, which is going to be very useful. We have a clothing zone right here, which allows us to obviously, you know, make clothing and make things like sacks, as you can see right here. I'm actually going to be making a couple of sacks. Let's make 4 sacks. I have no idea how many is actually good, but we'll make 4 sacks. And yeah, you could see here that my people are currently sleeping. Unfortunately, we don't have enough food. Yes, we are having some problems with food. So let me actually just see if I can gather some. Can I gather some mushrooms from? No, the mushroom. Oh, there are actually a couple of mushrooms to be gathered. That's good. Yep, there's actually quite a few mushrooms to be gathered. So let's hope that they go off and start doing that. And how about the wild animals? Let's go on a little bit of a hunting trip there as well. And doesn't seem like there are any others, unfortunately. What about gathering berries? I don't think there are any other berries in the area. Unfortunately, there are some up here, so I guess I'm just going to have someone go up there, and hopefully they're not going to, I don't know, come across something that's going to want to murder them in some way or another. Okay, so yes, we have low food. Yeah, gather berries. Obviously, yes, I've already done that, so hopefully they're going to go ahead and do that. There are a couple of berries down there as well. But yeah, otherwise what we can do is we can also do something like this. So this is your skill tree. So this basically allows you to see exactly what your clan folk are good at. Or what they're bad at, in many cases. Or what they really hate doing. So for example, you can see here that Maro absolutely hates doing gathering. So for example, if I wanted to, what I could do is I could move this all the way down here, and we don't have to make Maro do any gathering. So I think that's probably a good idea, right? Anyway, what we're going to do otherwise is we're going to actually raise some of these up so that we can do a little bit more gathering with these people. There we are. And Mary is actually really good at gathering as well. So I think I'm actually going to put gathering at the top there for her. Hunting, yeah, these people do not like hunting, so we're just going to make them not do the hunting at all. Who's good at hunting? I mean, this guy is supposedly really hating hunting, so I'm actually going to have him not do that. And we're going to have Mary actually do the hunting, I think, primarily. She seems to be the best at it. And then we're otherwise going to put these two up here as well. Obviously, it doesn't really matter too much, but if you want your clan folk to have enjoyment of the things that they're doing, then it's probably a good idea to try and maximize that as much as possible. So this person's going to be doing the crafting. As you can see, they get double enjoyment from this. Look at that. I mean, actually quad enjoyment. They get 4 enjoyment multiplier from that, which is actually amazing. This is a lumber person as well. Let's actually make the lumber go a little bit higher, harvesting go a little bit higher. There we go. So it's really easy and intuitive to sort out what kind of skills you want all of your people to be doing. And yeah, everything seems to be going super. Whoa, Catherine's really good at harvesting. Wow. Yeah, Kid Brain gives her 6 times the amount of experience, and she also has an aptitude for harvesting as well. So that's actually amazing. So I'm thinking we're just going to make her, I guess, do that the most. Ideas, by the way. Ideas are basically your research tree, but you're not really actively researching anything. It pretty much just shows you what you have to craft to be able to unlock the next things, basically. So, for example, if I want to get, I don't think I have any of these yet. So yeah, so for example, let's say that I want to unlock the critter door. I'd have to probably build a straw door first, right? So it's very intuitive to assume that, yeah, you're going to need to build doors if you want to learn how to make other doors. You know what I mean? So it kind of works like that. So yeah, and they also, obviously, as you could see in the top left here, mark out what is important, what is a new unlock, and all that wonderful stuff. So good to know. Anyway, I'm actually thinking that I might like to try... do we need any... yeah, we have no cooked eels, as you can see right here. So obviously the cooking needs to be done relatively soon. Hopefully that's going to be done. We don't have any raw meat just yet. Iron ore, don't have any of that. We do have some logs, which is actually kind of nice. Hopefully my people are actually going to start going hunting for the... there we go. Maro is actually going... Oh, the rabbit just went away. Okay, we just unlocked cooked meat. Okay, that's fantastic. As you can see, Maro is doing a fantastic job of hunting. I'm actually not entirely sure how much hunting we can actually do in the area. Oh, she missed. Oh no, never mind. She actually hit that one. Okay, that was really good. And can we gather this a lot faster? Yeah, priority boost, by the way. Priority boost is fantastic. It's really, really useful to do that, because what you could do is you could just do this, boom, and then it prioritizes this job over pretty much anything else. So what's going to happen is someone will come along here as soon as they possibly can, and then they will pick it up and they'll take it to where they need to be. So yeah, otherwise we have also unlocked a bloomery here. The bloomery requires large rocks, clay bricks, and so on, and it also throws sparks, and it also stops working if there's rain. So let's put it over here, I guess. Got to be a little bit careful about it, because as I say, if a spark goes off, you never know. Bad things can happen. Bad things can happen. Okay, so otherwise, let's have a look here. I'm thinking what we want to do... Can we pick mushrooms here yet? No, we can't. Seems like I might need to actually do that a little bit further away, possibly. That might be what we actually need to do. Okay, so it seems like we are gathering some berries. As you can see, I now have 1 day of food. I feel like I'm not doing as well as I potentially could with the amount of food that we have. So I'm thinking, you know what? We can actually plant berry bushes. I think this would probably be a really good idea, don't you think? I think that would be a really good idea. So you know what? Let's actually get some soil going, shall we? So let's get that on the fertile ground over here. So let's actually do something like that. There we go. So that's going to do that. Hopefully that's going to work out really, really nicely, because once we have that tilled, then we're going to be able to plant berry bushes. I have no idea how fast this is actually going to be done, but hopefully it's going to be done quite quickly. Oh, look at this. Oh, fantastic. Oh, this is actually the first time I have had 2 days worth of food. I was at a very delicate balance for a relatively lengthy period of time when I was first, starting to play. And I thought to myself, okay, well, as long as it's steady, that is all that I really need to worry about, I don't need to worry too much about having an overabundance of food that is going to go bad, because obviously I don't have any kind of refrigeration at the moment. And bear in mind that obviously refrigeration is definitely going to be something that you will want to get eventually. That was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to mine out the mountains here. But the problem with this is that you're actually going to need supports for the ceiling. Because if you don't have supports for the ceiling, it's going to collapse in on you. And that's obviously going to be very bad. Okay, iron ingots. Let's get 20. 20 of those. I have no idea what I'm going to need iron ingots for. I suppose tools of some kind, right? So yeah, that's probably going to be really, really useful for us in the long term as well. Because if we can get some tools that are actually made of iron instead of made of stone, we're going to increase our efficiency exponentially. It's going to be really nice. All right, so let's have a look here. Okay, so this is all tilled. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to plant some berry bushes. Why not? Let's actually do that. Let's let's plant a whole bunch. I have no idea how long it takes berry bushes to recover their berries, by the way. So this could be absolutely useless. I mean, it says that they grow in spring and summer. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate, because I think we're getting to the end of summer at this point. So this could possibly be a huge waste. It could be a huge waste, but I have 164 berries right now. They rot very quickly, so I guess... Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to... eat them. Just eat them as fast as we possibly can, I suppose. Alright, so what else do we need here? We've got charcoal, we've got some iron ore. We don't have any iron ingots at the moment. Cooked meat. We have 3,000 food at the moment. That's pretty significant. Alright. Cooked eels. Yeah, that's fine. Our stone is absolutely fine. We have 16 mushrooms. I feel like we could definitely use more mushrooms, but they mostly grow on stumps, as far as I'm aware. Yes, found near trees and especially stumps in fall. Ah, in fall. Okay, that could be really, really useful for us then. Yeah, that means that, because fall is obviously coming relatively soon, so if we can make it so that works out for us, that would be really nice. As you can see though, look at this! Our clanfolk have actually gone ahead and used their water jug on the tilled soil, which is amazing. I was actually expecting to have to do that myself, but no, that is actually not the case. That is great. Alright, sackcloth shirt. Okay, we have, let's get 10 of these. And we also have the bottoms as well. Oh, okay, yeah, let me actually just do this properly. There we go. All right, fantastic. So, yeah, so they're gonna go ahead and do that. And they need, what do they need to actually, they need straw. Okay, they need straw to do that. And we are going to need clothes. Bear that in mind. We are obviously going to need clothes for the colder seasons. So, obviously it's summer at the moment, so it's absolutely fine. But generally, if this goes into fall and then goes into winter, we are going to have some big problems. Okay, this is a manure basket. Okay, let's actually go ahead and get some composting going on. Let's just put it, I have no idea where to put it. Let's just put it over there. I guess that seems decent enough, I guess. Okay, so cloth shirt, let's just do that. Let's just get 2 of those up and running. And look for reddish brown ore on mountainsides. Oh, you mean this? I'm going to assume, I'm going to assume this. So let me see here. Okay, so we're just going to mine that out. And yeah, that's going to be iron ore. So that's actually super, super cool as well. And we also have, what is this? Oh, just regular stone. Yeah, that doesn't really help me much too badly at the moment. Yeah, I think it's okay. Oh, look at this, look at this. You see that? You saw that right there? Those were the sparks that I'm talking about. Okay, what's this? Raw meat. Oh, can we cook this? Priority boost, please. There's cooked eel, slightly less gross than raw. Okay, so Matthew's obviously taking that over to now cook it. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Okay, that's really, really good. And we also have a manure basket. So let's actually get... let's get 2 of those. I don't think we need too many. We need branches and straw for that. We have a lot of each, so don't need to worry about it at all. We also have a timbery here too. So this produces planks, branches, and bark for tanning. So let's put that somewhere around here where the rest of the working materials are. Oh, whoever sleeps here is going to have a fun time. Great. Okay, yeah, so we need 1 more iron ingot for the timbery. Well, that shouldn't be too bad, I hope. I think we should have the ability to get iron. I think this is iron. Yeah, look at that. Fantastic. That is real nice. It looks like we also have a meat smoker available here. I'm actually not entirely sure. Did I build one? I have a serving basket, a meat rack. I don't have a smoke. Okay, that is bad. I should have had a meat smoker a while ago, shouldn't I? Oh yes, this would have been very, very useful for us. Oh yes, it's because we didn't have any iron ingots at the time, and we need iron ingots. So that's the reason. That's the reason why I didn't have one of those beforehand, I suppose. Okay, so of course we have the ability to build stone roofs and obviously walls as well. We have a huge amount of different things that we're going to be able to build here. Personally, I'm not entirely sure if I want to build anything yet. My people seem to actually be pretty happy the way they are, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, we have time off right now, so that's pretty nice for them. Okay, what else do we have? Straw doors, floors. I mean, how many bricks do I have? I actually have no idea how many bricks I have. Can I see? I don't think I have any actually at the moment, do I? No, I have 25, as you can see right there. Yeah, isn't that exactly how much I wanted? No, I have 75. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I have 75 in the inventory at the moment. So technically, I could actually build a relatively decent looking house. I'm not entirely sure how big to make it though. So let's actually build it round about here, next to the mountain, I guess. Maybe that's too far? Is that too far away? I think that might be too far away. So what about... let's make it 6 by 6. Is that too... that's too small, right? Wait, no, not 6 by 6. I meant 3 by 3. Okay, so is that too big? This is too big, right? So what about this? 5 by 4 or 5 by 5? I think 5 by 5 is a pretty decent number. So let's just go ahead and do that. Then we also want to build, I mean, I'd like to build brick walls, but I'm kind of worried about doing that. I mean, we might be able to, actually. What do I need to actually build brick again? My people are sleeping now, so yeah, I might as well just speed things up. I really love the fact that the fastest speed up is actually 12 times the normal speed, because obviously if it's at night time and your people are sleeping, you have nothing to do, so you obviously want your people to, you know, hurry up and get some good rest and then come back and do their thing. Anyway, let me see what I can do here. Okay, so what do I actually need for bricks again? We need clay. I have a huge amount of clay. I have 245. That's not too bad. And we also have a decent amount of charcoal as well. A vacancy sign tells travelers that there is food and a warm bed here. Oh my. Okay, well, I actually don't have an extra spare bed, amusingly enough. I only have seven people at the moment, 7 clan folk. So I would need to build another one. Basic needs. There's the sleep mat right there. There's a grave? Oh no. I hide dead people. Indeed. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's get another sleeping mat. And then we're gonna build the vacancy sign, because I think that would be quite amusing. I don't actually know where to put it. I mean, I guess I'll just put it randomly somewhere. I'm not entirely sure if it matters in which location I put it, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let's speed things up. Now, when your people are not sleeping, the fastest speed that you can run the game at is at 4 times speed. And normally, I think 2 times speed is pretty decent. But if you obviously want to take it easy and not worry about, you know, anything happening, like a fire breaking out or something like that, then obviously you're going to just run with just run with the normal speed. Okay, so we need iron ore once again for the iron ingots, and we're going to need to clear this out. So let's actually just go ahead and do that. There we go. Easy enough. All right, so let me see here. Yeah, we have smoked meat. So there's my meat smoker, and we will go ahead and do that as well. So let's have a look. What do I want? 10? 20? Let's do 20. Because I have the meat rack here. Yeah, I probably want to do some more hunting, don't I? Alright, so the best thing I can think of to do right now is actually to increase the priority on the clothing zone, because I'm pretty sure we are starting to get, yeah, as you can see right here, we are starting to get into the last little bit of summer, and when we go into fall, we are definitely going to need, well, we're going to need a lot of clothing. So let me just pause the game real fast, because we've actually now unlocked a job board, and we also have a trading post. This is the vacancy tutorial as well, by the way. So during evening, tired travelers may arrive, seeking a bed for the night. Travelers are a good source of coin if there is extra food and free beds. If travelers are not desired, then the vacancy sign can be hidden, and you can actually just click it there. There you go. Each morning, travelers will pay for their stay. Higher satisfaction will lead to more coin. If satisfaction is high enough, the travelers may stay an extra night. Click that on the toggle sign. Okay, yes. Beware. If a traveler's satisfaction reaches 0, they will leave immediately and will not pay any coin. Right, well, I'm only willing to take on one person to stay, because I don't think I have the ability to satisfy more than one, shall we say. Yeah, so we need some clay. So let me gather clay. There it is. And we're just going to gather clay along the shoreline, as you can see right there. Super easy. And we also have the ability to now get a job board and a trading post. Alright, this attracts traders. Sure, let's go for that. Let's put that sign next to the vacancy sign. Seems kind of useful, I guess. And the job board, what does this do? It attracts job seekers. I have no idea if that's going to be any use for us, but, well, let's do it anyway. Alright, so I think, do we have enough of these so far? I actually don't know. These are scratchy and itchy. Oh, I feel sorry for my people. I feel sorry for my people pretty badly right now. Oh well, never mind. I mean, they're gonna need something warm to wear, right? So it kind of makes sense. I'm hopeful that they will actually start working on this, to be honest, but yeah, they're gonna be doing a whole bunch of other things at the moment. Alright, well, let's see what else I can get here. So there's the clothing zone. We've got storage here. Oh, wow, that's actually a huge amount of stuff. Okay, I had no idea that there's all this here. Okay, iron ore storage. Let's put that round about there. Masonry place. Let's put that next to that. Serving basket. A rock heap. Okay, let's put the rock heap over there too. Tools. Okay. And there's the straw as well. How much straw can I actually put there? That's the thing. I have no idea. Probably a huge amount. Okay, so this is what we currently have available in terms of food. I think we're doing okay in terms of food, I think. Maybe we need to actually make more meat, potentially. Maybe that would make sense. There's the meat smoker. Let's actually make more meat. Let's actually make it so that there's 50 auto supply. Because if I have an overabundance of meat, it would make sense for us to utilize it, wouldn't it? I think that would probably make sense. Alright. Oh, we've got oat grains here. Ooh. Okay. That could be useful as well. Let's actually get 25 flax. Used to make linen. Yes. Yes, perfect. Okay, let's go for that, because linen can be used to make clothes, and hopefully it's not going to be as scratchy as the awful stuff that we're currently making our Clanfolk wear. They really do not like me right now as a result of this, I'm pretty sure. But hopefully they will forgive me when I give them this wonderful replacement, possibly. Not entirely sure, but we'll see. Now we also have tiles available here, used to build roofs and fancy floors. That seems pretty nice. Let's actually, get 25 of those. Okay, we need oats sheaf. Aha, so I'm going to have to clear grass. Let's just go ahead and do that then. There we go, easy enough. And we also have a clothing tutorial. So, Clanfolk will also manage their own clothing. Clothing is worn in multiple layers, so building all types of clothing is recommended. It is a good idea to have fur or even sackcloth clothing ready for fall and winter. Alright, so let's go through here. There's the clothing. Storage objects will auto-stack items dropped within 2 tiles. Crafting objects with adjacent storage will also auto-stack produced items. So let's click on storage. There's the clothing basket. Clothing bucket... what? Clothing blankets? No. Clothing baskets are storage objects that can be used to reduce clothing clutter. Clanfolk will only remove clothing when going to bed or when next to clothing storage. Okay, so let's actually go and put that here next to where they sleep. Seems good. And yeah, okay. We need oats sheaf, obviously, so we need oat grain. And, well, we should probably try to clear out some grass and then see what we can do. Aha, we have the job board. The job board will attract new workers each morning. Workers must be paid coin each day. Aha. If a worker's satisfaction falls to 0 or they cannot be paid, they will quit. Okay, that might be a little bit problematic. As I say, I feel like my satisfaction of my people is really, really low. As you could see right here, look at this. We've also unlocked planks. Okay, we unlocked planks, so let's get a good amount of planks. Let's get 50 planks. Could be kind of useful, I guess. All right. Well, you know what? I think I might actually end this episode off here. If you would like to see more adventures of Clan Reformist in Clanfolk, then by all means let me know down below in the comments. Otherwise, if you would like to check out Clanfolk for yourself, it has just released onto Steam, then there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.